students of class 8, welcome to the first video for final examinations. Okay, the first chapter we are going to learn about history, that is chapter 12, national movement and second phase. Okay, I hope everybody is quite good out there, and happy new year to everyone. Clear? So let's start it. Clear? Now, national movement entered a new phase after the arrival of Mahatma Gandhi. Now, he was born on 2nd October 1869 at Porbandar, Gujarat, and where he received his early education. And later on, what happened, he went to England to study law. Now, he went to South Africa to practice law. Now, during his stay in Africa, he fought against the oppressions of the white rulers against the Indians, those who are living out there. Clear? He was also become the victim of racism also. So during the struggle, he started a new concept, new concept of satyagraha. And you all know that Gandhiji used to hate violence. Clear? So he uses any kind of a movement that is based on truth and non-violence. Is it clear? So when Gandhiji returned to India in 1915, he understand the condition in India. He traveled across the country. He reached the conclusion. What conclusion he reached? That truly national struggle had to go beyond the achievement of the independence. And that is through what? That is through the two weapons. That is truth as well as the non-violence. Is it clear? Now, first of all, he started to develop society. He founded the Sabarmati Ashram near Ahmedabad, and he welcomed all the people belonging to different castes and religions. Okay. He also started a nationwide movement against untouchability, and he used to call the low caste people the Harijans, known as the children of God. Okay. So Gandhiji also used to work to revive, to start a village craft. Small industries were also started in many of the villages, and he also tried to make the charkha popular. And related to charkha, khadi was one of the most symbolized thing for this self-reliance. Clear? Now, early campaign. Gandhiji's Gandhiji's social ideology gave strength to his political activities and made the national movement a mass movement. Okay. So the method he advocated were very, very simple. Okay. Even the common people could follow him. So now his method was so effective that British had no answer for them. So the first movement of Satyagraha started in Champaran. Is it clear? He started in Champaran in Bihar in 1917. Okay. And it was against the European planters, okay, so that the peasants of the indigo plantation, they were forced to sell indigo. Clear? Next one, Gandhiji again started his Satyagraha movement in 1918, that is in Ahmedabad, against the mill owners. Then he started his next in Kheda district of Rajasthan, of Gujarat. Okay, his agitations were against the government for suspend tax collection in 1919. Yeah. Now, Gandhiji had become the most popular leader in India. So due to his effort, what happened? Common people for the first time, they involved in national movement. Numerous mass movement were started under his leadership. And these movements initiated activities such as what? Peaceful demonstration, boycotts of the court and educational institution, peaceful defiance of a law, non-payment of the taxes, and picketing of the shops selling foreign goods. Is it clear? Now, next one is Montague-Chelmsford reforms. What is it? So, after the First World War, government passed a Government of India Act of 1919, which is also known as a Montague-Chelmsford reform. Now, what are the salient features of this reform? Number one is that Central Legislative Council was made bicameral. Okay, bicameral means what? It consists of the two houses. One is the Imperial Legislative Assembly and the other is the Council of State. Now, elected members now form the majority in both the houses, and no significant change was made in the power of these houses. Is it clear? Next one, the system of diarchy. Diarchy means what? Dual government, okay, which was introduced in the provinces, and state subject were also divided into two. One is a reserve, one is a transport. Now, subject like finance and police, okay, which the British considered more important, they were put in the reserved list. Okay, and subject like education as well as police, public health, okay, they were all in the next transferred system. Is it clear? Now the act really disappointed the Indians people. Protests broke out all over the country, and in March 1919 what happened? The government passed the Rowlatt Act. So under it, what you can find, the government could arrest anyone without a warrant and imprisoned him without trial. Okay, and Gandhiji become very very angry regarding this one. So what happened, this aroused a public anger and led to a mass demonstration. Is it clear? Now, a countrywide protest was organized on 6th April 1919, which was observed as a National Humiliation Day. Is it clear? Now, after this follows the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. I hope, children, you have already known what is a Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Now, on 10th April 1919, two national leaders, Dr. Saifuddin Kichliu and Dr. Satyapal, they were arrested in Punjab. And on 30th April 1919, what happened? It was a festival of Baisakhi. You all know that the Sikh people, they enjoy this festival of Baisakhi. All people, they were gathered in a park in Amritsar, known as the Jallianwala Bagh also, okay, to protest against this arrest. Now, a peaceful gathering was attended already by the men, women, and the children, and they are very much unaware that what is happening, what is going to happen outside the Jallianwala Bagh. So instantly what happened, suddenly General Dyer, he was been given the military commander, okay, to look after the administration of India. He came to the park with his soldiers, and as you all know that the park has only one entrance, okay. Now they blocked the entrance of the park and they ordered his men to open fire. So firing lasted for nearly 10 minutes. Okay. Hundreds of people were killed and thousands were critically wounded. Okay. Now the massacre really shocked the entire country. There were widespread protests. All the national leaders, okay, condemned this cowardly action. Rabindranath Tagore, renounced his knighthood. Government declared martial law in Punjab. People were tortured. Newspapers were banned. All this repression was created by the Britishers. Is it clear? Now, after that, you can find Khilafat movement. See, children, after one another, you can find movement, okay, related with each other, interrelated with each other. Clear? Now, Khilafat movement was organized by the Ali brothers, Muhammad Ali and Shaukat Ali, in protest against the injustice done to the Turkey. Clear? After the First World War. And Turkey was important to the Indian Muslims, as the Sultan of Turkey was also known as a Khalifa. He was the head of the Muslims throughout the world. And Gandhiji, what he saw, that this is the only advantage, that we, okay, Hindus and Muslim, we can come together and we can fight against the Britishers. So Khilafat leaders and Gandhiji, they both of them, they both of them united with each other to put pressure on the British government. Is it clear? Now, Congress leaders also joined the agitations and popularized. Next one is a non-cooperation movement. Now, this angered by the rigid attitude of the British, what happened? The Congress decided to start a non-cooperation movement under the leadership of Gandhiji. Clear? So, movement aimed at what? Protesting against the British repression in Punjab and their policy towards Turkey. Okay. Next one, start of the movement. The movement was to be launched in stages. Okay, stages means what? First, second, third, according to the stages. So it started with what? By giving up the title which were given by the Britishers to the Indians. So Indian people like Rabindranath Tagore, he was been honored the knighthood Sir Rabindranath Tagore. So Rabindranath Tagore, he gave up his title, honorary title Sir, and returned it to British government. Gandhiji gave up the title of Kaisari Hind, and this after that what happened, followed by the boycott of the schools, colleges, legislatures, law courts and elections to the legislatures. Okay, people were asked not to work, not to cooperate with the government in any manner. Foreign clothes were burnt in bonfires and strikes were organized at many places. Is it clear? Now, after that what happened? Constructive program started to be built. It was been launched. It included what? more of the popularization of charkha and khadi, more of the promotion of Hindu-Muslim unity, abolition of untouchability, and spread of education. So movement was been successful. 1,000 people were willingly, they have to go to jail. And at the Congress session in Ahmedabad in 1921, what happened? It was decided that the last stage of movement would emphasize non-payment of taxes, thereby defining the right of the British to rule over India. However, it could not be implemented. Why? Due to the Chaura Chauri incident. Okay. Now, next one, withdrawal of the movement. Now, Chaura Chauri is what? It was a very small village in UP, Uttar Pradesh, and on 5th February 1922, a crowd of peasants was leading a protest march, okay, throughout the village. Police beat up volunteers, those who are picketing the shop. And what happened? This created agitations, okay, on the peasants, and they set fire to the police station. 22 policemen died. Mahatma Gandhi was strictly against any violence, because you all know that Mahatma Gandhi he did not used to like violence. He was against the violence. Clear? And he immediately withdrew the movement after being seen that everywhere the violence was going on. Okay. Next one is a non-cooperation to civil disobedience. Now, after the withdrawal and non-cooperation movement, Congress was divided into two groups. One group which was led by Chittaranjan Das, Motilal Nehru and Vithalbhai Patel. Okay. They wanted to boycott the legislative councils. And this leader felt that if Congress continued to boycott the election, people, those who were very loyal to the British, they could go elected, and then the government would have absolute power to do anything they wanted. So doing anything when they wanted means what? Monopoly. Clear? So they wanted the Congress to take part in the election, join the government, then work to destroy the working of the legislative from inside. Now, so these are known as the pro-changers. Pro-changers, they wanted to enter the legislature, and they want to make it impossible for the government to function any kind of policies. Second group are known as the no changes, opposed joining the council. Okay, so this group wanted to undertake a constructive program, and it was led by Vallabhbhai Patel, Sri Rajagopala Gopachari, and Rajendra Prasad. Okay, so in 1923, what happened? The pro-changers formed the Congress Khilafat Swaraj Party, known as the Swaraj Party. The new party, what happened? Started to function as a group within the Congress, and the Congress allowed the Swarajis to contest the election. Now, Swaraj Party contest the election, and they won some seats in the legislature. So, by opposing every British move, they made it extremely difficult for the British to get the policies and proposals approved in the legislature. Now, what happened? After the withdrawal of the non-cooperation movement, what happened? Gandhiji had been jailed. He was again released in February 1924. So after his release, what happened? Congress started its constructive program. And what is the issue related with? Removal of untouchability, promotion of Hindu-Muslim unity, and spread of khadi. Clear? So this much for today, children. In the next video, second video, we are going to start with the mobilization of the peasant. Okay. Thank you, children.